Breaking news, guys. Apple just announced the MacBook Neo. I'm going to run through the specs real quick and see how it compares to the $1,100 MacBook Air. So what do we get for that $500 difference? Starting off, you get a smaller display at 13 inches versus 13.6, the A18 Pro chip versus the M5. You can only get the MacBook Neo in 8 gigs of RAM, whereas the MacBook Air can start at 16 gigs and work its way up. Also, really important note on storage here, it's 256 gigs or 512, but if you want Touch ID, you have to get the 512 gig model. If you don't, you will not have Touch ID on your MacBook Neo. It's the same A18 Pro that we've seen with the iPhone 17 Pro, so no real difference there. I talked about storage a bit earlier, but yeah, that MacBook Air can go up to 4 terabytes. These are your two options with the MacBook Neo. The display is similar. It's not as high of a resolution, 1664p, still the same nits of brightness, and there's no P3 or True Tone on the MacBook Neo. They do weigh the same, which I think is interesting given that it's the MacBook Air, but they're both at 2.7 pounds. The MacBook Air is actually a bit wider with more depth, but it's not as tall. Both have 1080p cameras, but the MacBook Air gives you center stage. Both have Bluetooth 6, but the MacBook Air is going to get you Wi-Fi 7. The MacBook Air is also going to get you better battery life, and you have the ability to charge it quickly. A couple hours of difference there, pretty close, but the MacBook Air still does take it. And the MacBook Neo also has some really cool colors: silver, blush, citrus, and indigo. And the Air colors, we have sky blue, silver, starlight, and midnight. Well, what do you guys think of the MacBook Neo at $600? It's a lot of computer for the price. You guys going to pick one up, or is it still not quite what you were hoping for? Let me know in the comments.